Welcome to Car Safety 101. First, we're going to talk about what you need to do before you even get into your car. Let's go.
So the first thing you will want to do is check the tire pressure. Come here. Most cars will have this sticker which lets you know the ideal pressure for both front and rear tires in case they differ. Okay, close the door. Usually with a visual inspection, you'll be able to tell whether your tire is fed or not. Or if you want to be more precise, you can use a pressure gauge to know the exact pressure. This one is at 35 psi, which is exactly what the sticker said. So this tire is perfectly well.
So a very easy trick is to do the pinion trick. So you take a penny and stick Abe's head right into the treads, against the very tip of the head. That means it needs to be replaced. These tires are okay. They need to be replaced in the next month or two, though. All right, before a long trip, make sure to always check your oil. Let me show you how to do that. Come on. All right, so there's always gonna be a little sticker at the very top of your windshield, which is gonna show you mileage. This car uses synthetic blend, so you can always, it's fine to have it about 2,000 miles above that. That's just like a recommendation. And you always find what mileage you're at on the HUD of your car. Now that we've looked at the oil, we can actually look at the physical oil, and this is how you do it. Most cars are gonna have a little button right here to pop the trunk. Do that. And then you can close the door. Also have a little hook right here to unleash the hood. There you go. Now you want to put this little thingy down so you don't crush your hands. And maybe some quick bells. Alright. And this is how you check the oil. This little yellow loop. Pull it out. Clean it. Stick it back in. And this is how you see your oil. And that looks good still. Now let me show you how to check your fluids. So this is going to be a windshield wiper fluid. Looks pretty good to me. Right here is going to be your brake fluid. And in this model, because it's electric, it's going to have two radiator fluids. This one's going to be for your battery. This one's going to be for your actual radiator. And depending on the model and the make, it's going to have different placements of the fluids, but it should be pretty much the same. You'll find, and same location-ish, but if you have any questions, you can always look on your manual's guide in your glove compartment, or you can also look online as well.
Okay, so now that we've checked all of our fluids and our tires, we're actually going to get in the car and start it. Before starting the car, you need to make sure that the mirrors are correctly angled so that you can see. You should check the front mirror and the two side mirrors. Here is the little leverage, usually is on here for cars, for most cars. And also before starting the car, well actually, we're gonna start the car, and before moving, we need to check that all our lights are functioning correctly. So we're gonna turn on and off the lights and make sure they're working. Gerardo will help you over there.
Okay, so as you can see here, all three brake lights are working properly, and the blinkers are also working as well. Now onto the front blinker. As you can see, the lights are on. It's just difficult to tell because of the sunlight. The blinkers are also working as well. Now let's check this side. All the lights are on and the blinker is working as well, so we're good to go.
So also, if you have a dog and you plan to take him on the road, make sure you have bought a harness for him so you can secure him safely in the car. Here, let's show you. You also need to buy a seatbelt thing for them or some other kind of protection for your dog. So, come here, Chubby. Get inside. Come on. So once you have this, most harnesses have a loop here or in the front, whichever is better angle for you. So you clip this part and you secure this on the seatbelt until you hear the click. See? This way, Now your dog will be won't be able to jump on your lap, and in case of an accident, he will also be more secure. So before you start your ride, always make sure you put your seatbelt on and you know where you're going. If you need directions or a map, make sure you have it all set up before you start on your phone, so that you don't have to be looking at the phone on the map and all this other stuff while you're already driving. If you have one of these, they're really helpful. You can just put your phone here and you have your map right in front of you. The other important rules to remember when you are driving: don't use your phone and drive. That might distract you from stuff on the road. Don't drink and drive. That can impair you. If you're taking any medication that impairs you too, do not drive when you're taking it. And don't do things like put your makeup on or do your nails or whatever when you're driving. And finally, make sure you're aware of the signage and what it means on the roads, and that you follow them accordingly. Now that you have prepared properly, now you can take off. Bye.